Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coincidence Stream. Contrary to popular belief, you may be listening to Doom music, but we're not playing Doom today. We're playing Farthest Frontier instead. Heathen, Jammy Hay, Jethyux, Zyrandol, and Professor Chaos. Welcome to the stream. Professor Chaos, thank you very much for the 7 months. I appreciate it. That's a lot of rockets. That's a lot of highs. Hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Yes, there's more Farthest Frontier. And you may be asking, hold on just a minute. Didn't the civilization get crushed last time? Yes, but the series doesn't quite feel over to me, so we're gonna go back in time and try to fix a couple things. And then the series will be over. Hey, Heathen, thank you, 11 months. Heathen says only 11 months on Twitch, but years of support on YouTube. Thank you very much, man. Love you too. I appreciate that. Ah, Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon's the legend. I still prefer this track to everything in Doom Eternal. And Doom the Dark Ages just doesn't have music. I don't know. Very forgettable. So out of the modern Dooms, for me, this is still banger number 1. Hey Lucy! Bienvenue, bonsoir, comment allez-vous? Dream Explorer, good evening! Hi. I'm going back in time to save the city. Hey Eric, good evening! Welcome to the stream. I will explain everything in just a little moment. As soon as we start recording in game, I'll explain everything. DeLorean. Je vais bien aussi, merci beaucoup. Yes, the Frontier God, even farther. Alright, let's step into it. Let's switch up the music. We can't play to this, clearly. Not until the Raiders arrive, at least. Let's get something a bit more calming. How about some Toby Fox, eh? How about that? Let's launch the game. Oh man, Toby has such a great collection of music, and then it's all copyright fucked. Such a pity. Hi, QT! Hey, 07 back to you. Hello. So I need to go all the way back to the beginning of year 45 if I want to save the city at all. So we go back to before we even built the military monument. We'll lose a little bit of progress, but I'll get back up to speed in no time, don't you worry. I'm doing okay, Professor. I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Oh my god, we have a hype train? I really need to reconfigure the hype trains. We get a hype train after 2 subs. You'll have limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Oh no. Hype train level 1. 4 minutes and 45 seconds, 50%. Lucy is like, oh no, run! There's the train, run! Hey Ethan, thank you. Another gifted sub to Jar to Go. Congratulations, Jar to Go. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Sophiadam, hello, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot, Ethan. Thank you. We're 1 sub away from Hype Train level 2, which in theory would give us more emotes. I would love to click on that over there, but it's on my second monitor, and I'm afraid of clicking away from the game because then the game crashes. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that at all. Thank you again, Ethan. Alright, let's skip. Oh, I can't click yet. Hold on. Let the game fully load before we do anything. Yes, I've had crashes by clicking away from the game during the loading screen specifically. Yeah, the devs have lots of work to do. And I think they're going to release the DLC soon. Which feels like a huge mistake. Like, please fix the features that are already in the game before adding new ones. I'm not sure if that's actually the development plan. Maybe that's just far into the future and I misread it somewhere. But yeah, this game, it really needs some fixes, like priority number 1. Fog of War in this save? Yes. So this is I loaded at the end of year 45, so just before we built the monument and just before I clicked the button. So everything should be fine, and as long as I don't click the button, we can survive for a little longer as I explained the last things in this game. Now, help me out, guys, on YouTube and on Twitch. Can you check if you can hear my voice, the music, the game sounds? You should be able to see the game here in the middle, the chat on the left, and also the music preview down in the bottom. Can you hear and see everything? Please confirm on your end if things are good, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I appreciate it. All sounds good? Alright, thank you for confirming. Do we have the thing there? We do. Hold on. Okay, now I need to click away. Aye, okay, we should be good to go. Alright, so let's go. So, welcome everybody back to Farthest Frontier, and you might be wondering, wait, what's this? Did we go back in time? Wasn't this razed to the ground and everybody dead? Well, I did go back in time. I loaded the save from year 45, the previous winter, before I built this, and before I pressed the button that killed us here. And for all intents and purposes, this is cheating. So officially, we died to year 46. That is the end of the challenge that I imposed myself in this maximum difficulty setting kind of thing. The city destroyed in year 46. What you saw was not a dream. It was full reality. It did happen. It did happen. And I don't feel good loading this, just in the same way that if I was playing XCOM and I put my soldiers in a certain place, I skip the turn and the aliens throw a grenade in my soldiers and the grenade goes boom and kills 3 of my soldiers. I cannot just load the previous turn and move the soldier somewhere else so that the grenade doesn't kill them. That's cheating for me. That's how I play. And it's the same in this game. I pressed the button, I paid the consequences. We died. So then what are we doing here? That's a good question. Well, from a challenge point of view, I lost, but from a content creation point of view, I really wanted to show you guys the final industry, the apothecary, teach you a couple more things that I didn't still talk about in the tech tree. I want to show you the third monument, which we still haven't built, and a couple more things related to the military. And after that, I will show you how I can, in a couple of years' time, not now, press this button, survive their attack, hopefully, and then we can close the game knowing that at least I explored all the industries, and all this playthrough has been kind of a tutorial. Every time that I had a new industry, I kind of explain to you guys what you should do to maximize its efficiency, and that also applies to the apothecary. So I didn't, from a content creation point of view, didn't feel finished to me, so I'm going through with some more. Soul of Azteca Mania, welcome to the stream. Grid, sorry, change of plans. We're not racing in this game, no cars here. Grid is reserved for a couple weeks time probably. I want to finish this series properly. Alright, I'm not going to redo the entire maintenance thing because I wrote down what I needed to do, and what I needed to do repeat since last time. It's just a repeat. First of all, we need to make a cobbled road from the well directly to there. Second of all, these 2 things need to be moved. Here and there with a well built over here. Okay, so that's done. This thing, I want to disable the rat catcher. I want to turn off everything in this root cellar. I want to make 2 more temporary shelters here. And test, and I didn't even finish this test. We died before I could test if the soldiers grab fruit from those or not. Hey Rails! Nice to see you, welcome to the stream. I need to apply compost. Yeah, that's part of maintenance that I can never skip. It's not automatic. Apply compost. 96s and below. That's good. Compost is done. I remove one person from the goats. I add one person to the wagons. Is there a snowman? There is no snowman. They could make a snowman decoration in this game. That's actually an interesting idea. Hey, Kosistalipa, welcome to the stream. A flower Bonoid, welcome to the stream. Another thing of maintenance that I must always do is to delete the extra wax because I cannot sell it. Delete the extra tallow because I cannot sell it. Delete the extra hay because I cannot sell it. Wait. Wait. I need to check this. Hold on. Hay is here. It's kind of disappointing. 1,000 hay should be fine, yeah. So if they place a decoration that is a snowman, what happens during the winter? During the summer? Does it melt? Does it disappear? Then it gets rebuilt the next winter? They could have like a seasonal decoration thing. That would be interesting. Okay. Other things I've done. Books. Minus books. Paper. Minus paper. More thing. Oh, the trade center also maintenance must be done now. So the Kosistal Ipa, that is a long nickname. I'm gonna call you Kos. So Kos, this is Farthest Frontier. It is a city builder game made by Crate Entertainment, the same people that made Grim Dawn, which is my favorite ARPG game. And this is a bit like the old Settlers game. There's lots of resources. You have to feed a civilization, give them food, give them goods, baskets, shoes, and clothes, and everything else. And then the enemies come and they attack you, and they get stronger and stronger every year. So it's a survival city builder. And last time I just died. I'm just reloading the last save game so that I can explore the last few industries that we have here to explore from a tutorial point of view. But officially we did die last time. So we're going back in time. We're kind of cheating today. Kind of cheating. Clothes, I want to sell these and so. And no glass. No glass. Yes, there are random special requests at high prices. We did see one of those last time. They should appear again this year. I don't know if it will be for the same type of goods or not. Compare it to Stronghold. I've never played Stronghold, but people have been saying that it's similar to that, yes. Yes. Wrap up next week this series. Yes, I'm aiming to end this in maybe 3 to 4 streams, depend on how quickly we can go. And how quickly I can get... There's only 4 objectives left. If I do those 4 objectives really quickly, yeah, in maybe a week or two's time, this will be over. Now, a couple of new things that I've discovered. There is a wiki page. I've linked this in previous videos, but I'll link it here as well. There's a wiki page that tells you information about the enemy types that attack you. And the usual enemies we used to get from normal raids have a tech level of around year 40 to 45. The tech level for the enemies that we got last time when we pressed the wrong button, that's about year 80. So of course they're much, much, much stronger than everything we've been getting so far. Another thing that I was mistaken at the beginning of the civilization, I thought I could only be attacked at year 3 or year 4 or year 5, but they can attack us as early as year 3. Of course, it's a small attack, but as soon as year 3, you need to be ready, at the very least with your hunters, to defend from enemy attacks. Other things that I've read and heard about that are useful in the early game. Let me see if I can find some here. Dead trees chop much faster than real trees, and small bushes also chop wood much faster than big trees. So at the beginning of your civilization, where you just have a town center and your limiting factor for the speed of growth of your civilization is chopping trees and logs around you, if you have dead trees around you, if you have small bushes around you, chop those first and accelerate the initial goals, such as having houses and food, getting a school, getting a market. All of those can be done faster if you chop dead trees and small bushes first. The raids are AI. This game does not have multiplayer. This game would be great for co-op, for example. Co-op would be fantastic, but there is no multiplayer at all in this game, unfortunately. Another thing I need to do... Did I finish the trade center? Yes. Another couple of new things that I discovered. I cannot ever sell barrels. So just like the army, there's a wiki page about the enemies, the raiders, and their levels. There's also another wiki page about the merchants and the types of materials they buy and sell. Nobody ever buys barrels. So it's pointless for me to move these to the trade center, and it's pointless for me to make barrels above a certain threshold. So what I'm going to do is the same we did for firewood. We can't sell firewood? Cool. We don't make it more than 1,000. Same with the barrels. Where are the barrels? We can't sell barrels? Cool. I won't sell them. I won't make more than, let's say, 250. And we'll put some quotas. And like this, the people will make enough barrels, will fire themselves, and join the general laborers. That's a trick you can use over there. Need to go to another stream to raid coin. Okay. More things they do not buy. Grain. So last time I misled you, and I apologize. I gave you wrong information when we started with the the grain farms. Grain cannot be sold ever, but the products of grain can. So if you make beer from grain, you can sell it. If you make flour from grain, you can sell it, but the grain itself, you cannot. So what I'm going to do is delete grain when it's above a certain limit. How much grain are we consuming? Consumption grain. The maximum has been around 1,000. So I'll just keep 1,000 and delete the rest so it doesn't occupy my storage houses too much, or in this case, the granaries. And we've kind of had that problem before. These granaries were full. I built 3 of them. Maybe with this setup I could have only 1. But the flour I am going to try and sell it in the trade center. Another mistake that I noticed, last time I upgraded this... Oh, it's still upgrading in the save game. When I finish upgrading this altar, I need to disable it, because after the upgrade is over, it will enable itself again. Wraith Dagger! Hello, good evening, welcome to the stream. This kingdom is called Korvakstan. It's a Grim Dawn reference. I also need to make a hunter, so the last time, food, hunter, the good spot for the hunter was here, I believe. That's green for the animal traps, so with the hunter there, I make a storage depot there, and I'm gonna move the foresters so that they can plant trees and increase hunt here, and this one, plant trees here's good. Maximizing beer production. You can try that on your own game, you will regret it. Stronghold Crusaders and expansion. I never played either. Oh, also for the hunter, move the well a bit closer. There's fine. And we can go. Alright, I'm gonna play this at 3 times speed, maybe 5 times speed if things slow down very much, because the goal right now is really to just survive the general raids, the normal raids, which shouldn't kill us much at all, and then show off the last final industries, for which I'll need a lot of tech, so I'll need to pay attention to the merchants, see if they arrive with more books, tomes of knowledge, buy those, maximize gold production and such, and yeah, that'll be the objective for now. I'm not gonna press that button again. Not until I feel I'm ready. Well, you know, I could maybe think about moving some of these, because part of the problem is that they came with catapults and other siege weapons. They destroyed the palisade walls and went straight for the forts. I wanted them to go in the maze. And so I will use the easier raids as we get them in the middle of the years randomly to see what I can do to maybe pull them here. Is it enough to have the soldiers out there early? What if I don't do that? For me, the type of game that is the most similar to this would be Settlers. the old Settlers games. Year 46 again. Oh, hold up. Also, there were some decorations. These wells can just be closer to the city. Otherwise, they're just, you know, useless. Don't chop the berries. And I'm gonna plant... Let them move the wells first. I also want to move the shrine. I'm gonna plant some trees behind those buildings. Make some more beautifications here. Also, manors left to upgrade. I can delete that house.
Your command.
Sure. Hey, you guys.
As you command.
Move out.
As you command.
Oh! Shit, I almost forgot. Of course, I need to hire cavalry, otherwise the horses will not reproduce anymore. Let's do 2 heavy calves. Correct, 2 heavy calves. Recruit. Okay, I almost forgot that. That's important. Okay, that's done. There we go, premium offer. Is it exactly the same thing? No! This time it's pottery and not cheese. Well, 3 more. Give me 3 more. Give me 5 actually. And also good price for baskets and good price for coats. Sure. And that's not enough. Planks. Sell some planks then. Oh! Tome of Knowledge! Tome of Knowledge! I guess these things are randomized. Last time we didn't get this. Okay, Tome of Knowledge. Another thing, do I have grain in here? I think I already moved grain previously inside of the trade center, which is pointless. Yeah, here it is. Grain, go back. I absolutely cannot sell that. Ever. It's not possible. Alright, some tech. This is good. We'll start to go for the objectives, one of which is the final monument that I did want to build. And for that I need 3 points in beautification, which will let me upgrade more of the middle houses. And this is improvements to the doctor and the new industry, the final industry, the apothecary. Unlocks a pharmacy. So all of these are good goals. I think this is more important right now because I do want to unlock the upgrades to the tier 5 house in the middle, and that'll help us make more goals. So let's go that for now. Abominator, welcome to the stream. Garrisoning. Okay, so all the horses are control 3, offensive stance.
It will be done.
Oh, wait, what about the storage card? It's still here. It's empty. Let's set it to stone. Let's send it over here. Also, I want to harvest some more stones, if possible, because they'll go out of work if I don't. Yeah, a couple more stones there. Maybe these 2. Yeah, let's get everything down south. I think this is what I did last time, too. The only thing I'm not doing from last time is pressing that button. You know which one. That's a purple tree. Oh, this building looks very nice. Livestock born. We have horses. Yes. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This thing enabled itself again, and now I'm paying gold for it. But I don't need it. Let's move it a bit more far away, maybe there. You've built a monument? Yes, I have, but I'm not going to press the button inside the monument, and we'll be fine. Face rocket analog. I suppose, yeah, you could call it that. Do we have the extra pottery? We do. This is not a lot of gold. Maybe the blanks will give us more. Shish, still not enough. Oh yeah, I bought the book as well. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Another merchant. I'd love some spices, by the way. I haven't been profiting from spices in a long time. So, they do sell you barrels, but they never buy barrels from you. Anything I need from here? No, this guy wants fish. This guy wants candles. Oh, we did also got candles last time. And some pottery. Wait, the other guy gives a better price? No, 0. He doesn't want any more pottery. Fine, take you. You take it. Soap. Oh man, I don't like these prices. And we're not gonna get more gold from either of these guys. Should I be making more pottery? More candles? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. And the worst is I could have defeated them if I only had hired my entire force, and spearmen especially. But I didn't do that. I was stubborn and stupid, and I paid the price. Well, my people paid the price, really. What is left to upgrade? What is left here? Some food type. Somebody put some berries in there. And pastries in here, yeah. It's no longer the desirability, I think. The houses that I do want to... This one is in 99? It's okay, a couple of 99. So I still need one more of the tech upgrades for more desirability. Okay, the way I'm going to test this is I'm going to leave these guys out here until month 7. They will some of them will surely go hungry. And so then I'd tell them to garrison after month 7 or 8, and I'll see them go back into their barracks, and then if they are hungry, we'll see if they take the food from here or if they go somewhere else. What's the equivalent of just leave? I don't know. I don't know. Sell some soaps. No, I don't have a lot of stock. I'd rather sell that to someone with a better price. Let's get some gold out of here. Five times speed. Let's go full speed here. There won't be much happening for the majority of these years now, unless we get attack, of course, and then I'll just pause the game. And because we're doing the maintenance so well at the beginning of every year, things are pretty much smoothly throughout. And so if something important happens, nice beer, give me your gold. If something important happens, I will pause the game, but otherwise it's going to be full speed ahead. Wow, that's a far below average price for both iron ore and iron. But I don't... I could only use those to sell back. I don't think that's a great idea. How much does she have? Oh, it's not much either. Maybe I should buy and resell these later on. I do have some money to make some of these investments. Yeah, it's not even that much. Let's take it. Let's take the extremely cheap iron that I can sell again. Let's take the extremely cheap iron ore that I can sell again. And that's cool. Oh, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade. No, that's a well. The player controlling my life and putting time on 5 speed. That's an interesting metaphor. It's a bit. I feel a bit stressed out. I feel like there's something happening and I should be paying attention to. I'm still even 3 times speed feels a bit like much. I'm used to 2 times speed. 3 times, not really. 5 times, it feels stressful. How's the stone doing? For example, they still have stone to grab everywhere. What are they doing? Why is nobody grabbing stone? Yes, the invaders come only from the Fog of War, and I've eliminated the Fog of War from everywhere except this corner, so they can only spawn in that corner. That's why my army is here. New trader. Okay. Not even 1 good price? Yeah, that's not good for iron. Damn it. Clothes, I guess, maybe. Well, it's the same price for both. Sell her more beer, though. Do sell her that. Tools, I'm gonna keep them. I don't no longer have that many. Hold on. Oh, iron. Yeah, get that iron in here at the very least. And what else did I buy? Iron ore. So iron ore, I will have more than, let's say 250. And above 250 I'll sell. Is that correct? Let's do 500. I know I have more than 500. Where is it? Iron ore. Let's do 500 and I'll sell the rest. Okay. That's an upgrade. Let's go. Okay, the hunter. Get out of here. Disable upgrade first. This thing, yeah, same problem as last time. So here, I think I remember, it's raw meat, it's tallow, it's pelts with 0/0. And it is 5 minimum iron and 5 minimum firewood. And everything else, get it out of here, including the barrels. And do I upgrade this? It's so cheap anyway. It's outside of town, so extra health is not a bad idea. Okay, they are mining some of the stone, just not the stone in the corner, because it's the farthest away from everything. A bit more beer for you, lady. Good luck driving back. Oh, that's an upgrade. Good. Nothing else. We are in month 7. So, well, archers kill the bear, please. Or can you just back away without aggroing the bear? You can, apparently. Okay, let's reduce this to 2 times speed and see if they take food from anything now that they're going home after a couple of months of standing on the outside. 1 times speed. Any of them moving out after garrisoning? No? Really? They're not hungry? Let's see the other soldiers. Lots of different types of food here. Bee sting! Oh, come on. Don't give me that. This does not have enough food at all.
At the ready.
What are you doing here with typhoid? Slow this down, see if anybody gets food. Go!
At the ready.
Okay, seeking medicine, that's better, but none of them went for food, so I can't really tell if this works or not yet. Should I just camp this spot and see if I can spot them getting out of there?
Yes?
Handling upkeep. Oh, this building's structural integrity is at 67%, requires repair by builders. And this builder is putting bricks in there. 21 bricks?
Yes?
That's just 20. It's interesting that it's not part of the health. It's just maintenance, and it costs materials. Very curious. Okay, I moved this a turn and it enabled itself again. I want to make some decorations here, so I planted oak trees and maple trees. The juniper bushes and birch trees are very small, but these trees are tall and beautiful to stay behind the theater and behind the temple as well. So I'm gonna do a couple of trees like this. Not on top of the berries though. I think that's it. Maybe, if they hurry with this. 1 month for tech. Let's delete another one of these. Two days, I can sell a few more. Alright, you can go away. Where's that bear going? Okay, cavalry, please deal with that bear. Another stone wall. There is... hold on. Let's deal with the bear, let's put the tech, and then I'll talk about the walls. Alright. Oh my, they both went past the palisades. That's ridiculous. Okay. Go home. What? Oh, the pathfinding. Okay, we have some more tech. I'm gonna put even more tech there as we push towards the beacon of culture. Anything else is important? I don't think so. And I think I've talked about most of these tech industries. Not that one. That'll be for later. These will be interesting. A couple of those over there will be interesting. This, if we decide to distribute alcohol. Maybe this one. Hey, you know what? This is the last military... It's not the last military, but I will do a couple more military upgrades here. Those are really not important for now. Let's do this one. So, this allows you to upgrade the towers to level 3. So this tower can now be upgraded to level 3 with bricks, iron, and gold. I have all of those. It costs a bit more, and we have more health, more damage, more range. Let's go. I will try to let the, not this time, but the next time. What are you doing? Handling upkeep. 5 gold? Yeah, because this thing costs gold, right? Yeah. I will let the next wave of raiders approach us while we keep the soldiers out here so that I can see where exactly are they pathing. Because we already know that keeping the forts here is a problem. Yeah. Wait. These are soldiers. Where are you going?
Your command.
Garrisoning. Seeking clothes. Okay. What about food? People took food from here. There were a lot. I think it's working. There were many different... This only had berries, and now it has more things. There were many different types of food in here, and they grabbed them. I think this was working for the military. In which case, hey, temporary shelters is the way to go. No doubt. Big boulders are still here. But outside of moving these back, there was another thing I wanted to try and do to see if it attracts the enemies, which is making more gates like this. Because since they are attracted to gates, and since my soldiers can walk through them, if I make a gate here, for example, I'm going to do that now, and another gate here, this might seem like it becomes impassable and it's really weird geometry, but in theory, my soldiers can walk across those tiles just fine, and the enemies will be blocked. So they'll just stand there trying to breach through. Wait, that's not a good idea then. I want them to stand there trying to breach through. So the first gate is actually here. This, let's see if that works. And especially see if my soldiers can move across that. That's the important part. That's the important thing to test. No more house upgrades. I'm gonna delete the final large house. And so like this, we've reached the final design. Also, okay, so now we don't press that button. This thing is kind of good. So if they come with the easy attacks, I'm already farming twice the veterancy that I would farm without this building. So that's a good thing. And the road connects beautifully. And they walk through it. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. The flag, what was it that I chose last time? This? Does that look good? It does look good. This would work if, instead of a wall, I had like a really steep slope here that would completely prevent them from walking up. And that part is too steep for them to walk up, but this one is not. I could maybe try and flatten something from down here, from the water, and lower this entire area and create an even steeper fence. But I mean, then they'll just walk through there. It doesn't make any difference. So when you're not terraforming as a form of defense, because either you don't know how to do it, like myself, or because your map is too flat, then you do need to do a maze, but in that case these cannot stay here. We'll do experiments with that then when the next easy army comes to attack us. Abandon? What are you talking about? 98? How does it go down? Ah, fuck. I need another tech point to improve that. It's weird though. My entire middle of the city is all full of stuff. Yeah, it does summon overpowered enemies. The difference in difficulty between the regular raids from Years 46 and that button is insane. It's more than twice the power and a lot more troops. So it's more deadly in quantity and quality of the enemy troops. Let's slow this down. I'm gonna save and go for another year. Maybe we can do 3 years quickly on this stream. Why did you
command?
Come here? Where are you going? Seeking clothes.
Need something?
Seeking shelter. Well, there are more people coming up here. I won't have confirmation if the soldiers pick food from there or not until I actually see them grab. Equally stupid, yeah. No. So the monument merely existing makes you gain 2 times the veterancy. That's all. The escalating conflict increasing in difficulty thing is only for this button. General raiders are not more difficult when you place this monument. The only way to make those more difficult is in the temple with the vengeful... What is it called? Arc of the Vengeful Dead. But we've done that achievement before. We don't need to do it again. Let's save the game and do the maintenance now. So this is year 46. I'm gonna do an asterisk here. Oh no, yeah, file name. Year 46, but this is cheating. So year 46 D. Year 46, but we're dead. This city is a zombie right now. No worries. So now we get to do the maintenance all over again. Let me check this. So temporary shelters. I really need to check those to see if they're getting food from there or not. Afterlife edition, exactly. Hunters and deer. This has been upgraded? It has. So now I can put 4 things there. I can tell this to start working. Can put a hunter here. Are you in the green at all? In the red? What the fuck? It was green when I placed it! I'm not touching this. If you're in the red, be in the red. I don't give a fuck. This is moronic. The fucking chevrons on the hunters make no sense. Why are you not planting more trees? I need to wait until the end of the winter. Wagons. Are we good now with 6 people? 12%, 13%, 22, we're good. Compost yards, let's put some shit, let's shovel some shit. 95, 94, 96. Hello? Can I click a button? 94? Jesus, so much lag from pressing just one button. Why? I mean, sure, my computer is slow, but I mean, pressing a button and opening a couple of dialog boxes, that could have been done in 1998, Windows 98, and it shouldn't be slow, right? Can't really blame my hardware for that. Okay, that's done. Cavalry, 2 more. Okay, this is very good. We're up to 10 lancers. That's great. Recruit those. Hey, Demo Gorgonzola, welcome to the stream. Let's check the laborers. We need 26. Yeah, we need 26 there, and we have some 40 people maybe to put to work. There are no big problems. Happiness. There is no happiness. Perfect. That is now up to 50. It keeps increasing. How does the beer happiness keep increasing if I'm not serving any beer? This is so strange. Is somebody else working at the brewery and taking a few sips in between production? If you rotate the workers that work here through the entire 500 of the population, everybody's happy about the beer and we don't have drunkards roaming the streets. That would be fantastic. Not gonna do it though. That seems like a lot of work for me. Anyway, yeah, productivity. Smoked meat is there. Yeah. Meat. Why do I have so much? Like, this should be around 2.5k. The max I've consumed was about 1.5. 4,000 is just too much. Let's go to this and this. That seems a lot more reasonable. Nope. We're overproducing meat. Are we overproducing dairy? We are. Are we overproducing tallow? We are. So, one less person in the goat farm. And I think that's all for food. Let's check the rest real quick. Wax is kind of short. I could make more apiaries or use the tech to improve my existing apiaries. That's probably a lot better. Flax is perfect. Hay is great. We're gonna delete some... what are we gonna delete? Tallow? Yeah. So much tallow. And now I want to delete grain as well. Yeah. Yeah, grain. Pelts should be getting better now that we have a new hunter. That should be fine. Planks, okay. Gold ingots, iron, paper, bricks, okay. Flour. That's too much flour and I'm not being able to sell, but I mean... What else am I gonna do? Delete the grain, I guess. Should I make more high coats? It was one time peak, we're fine. Soap, tools, heavy tools, clothes, barrels. Right, so they'll make more barrels and then fire themselves. So after that point, I'm really not worried. And it's close. Next year, they'll fire themselves. Logs. Oh boy, yeah, I need to chop some trees. Stone, good. Clay, good. Coal, good. Iron ore, good. Sand, good. Gold ore, good. Where's the consumption for gold ore? The peak was about 200. So I'll sell gold ore since now I'm producing over the top. I'll sell gold ore just because it's the extra ore that I can't process due to my labor availability. Above 250 seems good. Glassware still consuming too much, but why? I just did a couple of house upgrades. Was that too much already? Should I add more people to glass? I really don't want to. But I should. Let's do plus glass. And also that will mean plus sand. Furniture. That's a little much. Let's leave it be. Books. That's too much. I'm doing minus books, minus paper. Still no spices. Wow. 2 weapons. 9 heavy weapons. Finally, we're getting good numbers here. And some plate mail. And that's all good. Okay, so there isn't much to do outside of minus books. That's not books. Minus books. Minus just 1 person on paper. Do plus glass. How much? 2 people on glass. How many on sand? 7? Oh man, I need a second sand pit. So if it's 7 for 2, it's gonna be about 10 for 3. So let's do this. And I need 10 people here, so 2 more? I just add a sand pit, that's fine. Resources, sand pit, right there, right here, that's good. Oh my, this iron ore mine is gonna also run out. Ooh, huge gold ore mine there. But I think there's plenty of places with iron, so I shouldn't be worried here. Okay, the coal, how's it doing? 331. Okay, that coal's gonna run out more. That could be the next iron mine, by the way. Clay, we still have a ton. Coal is a problem. There's coal a little bit further down. 2 big mines of coal. Where else? On the mini-map. Yeah, I know that there's also infinite coal here. I saw it. There's finite coal here. And there. These are all worse spots than this, I think. So I'll just move a little bit down. Might as well start building that now, right? How many people do we have on coal? 8, 16, 19 people on gold. So I need 3 mines somewhere around here. I could extend this path or that path. Could extend that path up to here. Let's do it. So coal mines. Hold on. What is this? Like, this says slope too steep, but that is just fine. Come on. Come on now. I'm not making a dirt road. I'm making a cobbled road directly. So roads. Fine, make it there. And then resources. Coal mine. And all of this is too steep, of course. One, 2, 3. I could do this. Let's do that. Flatten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do chop these. Do chop these trees. Actually, I need more wood. Chop everything, guys. Chop everything here. And a bit more there too as well. What else can I tell them to chop? Not that. That is for the hunters. Maybe a bit more here. And a bit more there. This is close enough to town. Beat those. That's enough. Trading post. Yeah, lots of iron now. Can now sell this. 100 is a good stockpile. And grain just doesn't sell. Paper soon. Okay. Tech points. Oh my god, more than 1 year. I hope they come with books. Or I make a special request for books. Do I have anything better to do with my money? I do, but it all costs tech. You know what? Let's do it. Let's all the way down to the bottom. Click here. Yes, request item. Gonna move some more gold in here because I know that's gonna be as expensive as hell. Confirm. There are no new farms. I've done everything. Storage card, how are you doing? Very few stones. Let's go. Keep an eye on the military. See if I can spot them grabbing food. Still a couple of vacancies. Let's do one more here. Guys, I do need to remind you that alcohol talks against the rules. Let's keep it to a minimum, please. Especially if it's not game related. Oh, the firewood splitter's full. That's fine. No worries. Okay. Still no traps for this hunter. 3 times speed. I could maybe just upgrade all of these walls. Let's upgrade those. Year 47. Except that we're dead. We're now playing in zombie mode. There are 6 houses, 6 manors still left to upgrade, and one is getting abandoned. If desirability near this building doesn't improve, it will be abandoned. I've never seen a building being abandoned. I don't know what happens when that happens, and I don't know if you can recover from that. But, I mean, one more tech point, one more book, and we'll fix that problem. Need to pay attention here. Oh! No, that's not a soldier. That's not a soldier. Pondering existence and taking a break. Couple more trees there, maybe. So let's plant trees like there. And you guys are done, I think. Yeah, you guys can go back to work and actually chop some logs. I need logs here. Is it possible to wall out the speedrun hole? You mean this hole? I've never seen them go through there. I don't think it makes a difference. They should be attracted to this spot. Hold on, I upgraded the tower. So this is a tier 3 tower with more damage and more range than ever before. So it could help. It's still only 3 people, and for now I don't want anybody here. Let's not waste the laborers there. But we've got the book has been brought to us. 9,000. Let's get it. And with the extra tech, we really need to invest more in here. More desirability, and hopefully that'll fix that problem. What else? What else, trader? What do you have for me? Oh, you want preserves, but you want flax. Let me give you flax first. That's a great price for flax. And no spices. This is the guy of spices. No spices. Come on, guy. I can sell you some paper, I suppose. Cheese, that's a bad price? No, it's not. 3? Oh, iron is a good price. But I'd rather sell you more flax, to be honest. Let's get a couple more things in here. And maybe sell some of that. And leave the preserves alone. Sell it if the price is low. I could. But I also have heaps of flax and I'm prioritizing that. Oh wait, never mind. He has 15,000. 15,000 gold. I'm not going to be able to get all of that. So yeah, I might as well sell everything here, including the iron. Yeah. So that's quite a bit of profit from the indirect arbitrage with there. Sell the cheese. Hell, I'll even sell this. Why not? I did put these here. 6,000. I'm not getting those. Paper. Yeah, that's the end. We got some tech. We solved this desirability? 99, what? Okay, fine. What happens if you're abandoned? Let's see. Also, soldiers. Move out.
As you command.
It will be done.
Wait, no. Move back in. If they attack me, I want to see what happens if I just use the buildings for defense. And if they are attracted to the palisade walls, and if I can do anything about that at all. So just leave the army in. Let's do bad defense on purpose. What are you doing, Davros?
Your orders.
Seeking weapons, not food. Livestock, that is horses, right? Yeah. More cheese, yeah, sell it all. Paper. Did they flatten this enough? Oh my god, what is that path? What's wrong with that path? That's wrong on so many levels. That they can't... If the path is very crooked, they might not even be able to walk on it at all. Let's do some work there. Yeah, we have much fewer laborers than we used to. And they're focusing on the trees. Because of course they are. These guys are just relaxing and doing nothing. Okay then, chop some trees here. Why don't they plant past this? It looks like there's a limit. If you build a wall, they don't plant trees there. Yeah, they didn't plant trees here either. Or there. That's strange. That's a lot of space. Merchant. Do you have spices? I don't think you can even. This guy's the guy of spices. The other one... Nah. This is the guy of weapons. You also want cheese? Well, furniture. At least I'll sell you some furniture and get some of your money. Let's get some more furniture in there. Let's get all the cheese in there. I don't have medicine, but this could have been another source of gold from the apothecary. Demo Gorgonzola has got another one. And no more turn aside and brood upon love's bitter mystery. For Fergus rules the brazen courts, and rules the shadows of the wood, and white breast of the dim sea, and all dishevelled wandering stars. What does dishevelled mean? More cheese. More iron. Maybe with the paper I can get is... No, it's just too much. We're making heaps of paper. Hell, they even preserves like this. Let's sell some more as well. There's not much more. Oh, 20,000. We're making a fortune here. Let's move. Let's do this. Well, 4. Heat wave. Horses attack the bear! Ay, ay, ay. Why did you go for the path? Come on. Okay, garrison. Back to 3 times speed. They still didn't finish building that gate.
Need anything?
2 days. Okay. Take the rest of the gold. This guy's goner. This guy's goners. 360, and that's it. How about this one? Some more furniture. Okay, even more. Not selling you iron ore for that price. Still not abandoned. I mean, like, oh no, desirability is only 99%. I'm gonna leave. Come on now, be reasonable. A couple of 99s more. And the others are probably the unupgraded manors, which are 3. There are left 1, 2. Where's the third 99%? Strange. Hey, it's Fargus. Uh-oh. Raiders are approaching. Okay. Are you a builder? Seeking food. Oh, the people who come and build here will probably take food from there. What do I do against this raid? Do I just let them approach like I did last time? Let's see. Okay, so let's try out the defenses like this. The classical tower defense, which I have not been going for. First of all, we man the tower immediately, and then we let them approach while these barracks have people in them. And we see where this goes. Instead of meeting them in the field and using the maze or using whatever, even just circle strafing with the horses, we could probably kill them. This is an easy raid. Let's do it the wrong way for science. Just let them approach. Premium offer. I'm gonna take that. Hold on. Premium offer for heavy weapons. Oh my god! Look at this! The last time we bought iron ore from her at a very low price, and now she, the same NPC, wants the iron ore back at a huge price. That's great, but I'm gonna sell. It's just 7 weapons. Cool. So let's take the rest. That's 7. We take this first, of course, and then we give her this, and it's not enough, actually. It's not even enough. Maybe it's some soap. Oh, she wants beer too. Wow, she has excellent prices for fucking everything here. Nothing good to sell, though. I haven't been checking their sales, but I really want spices. Spices, they just don't come with spices. Asking for spices as a special request is just stupid, so I'm not gonna do it. More cheese sold, and yeah, that's it. We just keep 15k in the trade center, transfer the rest. That's good. Okay. Kingdom Rush, yeah, sort of. 97, alright, the usual number. Well, catapults. I need to act on that.
Right away.
Ooh. The catapults, they went into formation. The catapults are in the middle. Slow this down. We need battle music. Hold on. Battle music. Okay. $97 raiders. So half of, you know, last time. Okay. Run to the catapults!
As you command. Right away. Right away.
Back away. Look at this. Basically 0 damage. Basically 0 damage. It's like with these guys I'm invincible. With the others it's impossible to win. There's no in between. This game does not only need a lot of bug fixes, it needs balancing. Or did I just use this military monument too early? Maybe it's my fault. I mean, sure, I did press the button. But now, can we even... I should have let the catapults alone to do my test. Let's see what happens if we just retreat. Do they go in the maze?
Your orders?
Okay, guards are coming to garrison the tower. They're starting to flank into this position. No! Why? It's a fucking forager hut. Stupid.
Need anything?
Granna, that's not a very good idea. Now these things are gonna shoot arrows because there's people inside. These things are not, so I'm gonna have to move the cavalry. But now even the upgraded tower should start shooting. So let's see the arrows and how much damage they do. Are they missing or... 0? Oh, Okay, they do deal some damage, but it's basically ridiculous. Why are they moving back? Are they just missing everything? They still haven't even gotten past the palisade walls. They are so weak. Not even this. Who are you?
Your command.
Archer, what are you doing out here? Garrison, man. I'm basically letting them destroy my walls on purpose. Somebody is consuming this food. But I no longer know if it's the soldiers or the people working here. Okay. Give me the rest of this. Some more beer. I could make more beer. I have the grain. You know what? Let's make another person on beer, since this is a good moneymaker. And honestly, another person on cheese. Both of these are good moneymakers. Let's go. Still no more house upgrades. So it's this manor that needs 100% desirability. This also needs 100% desirability. What is the third manor? We should be at 520 after this city layout is finished building. Did I forget any buildings? No, I didn't. So there is a third manor. Unupgraded manor. It's this corner. Also 100%. Okay. So that's the other 99 that I didn't see. Yeah, it's there. 99, 99, and 99. Plus that one, which is already upgraded and is complaining. So let's see with the next upgrade if we can fix that problem. Anything else here? Take the cheese. No, that's a bad price even for cheese. No, it's not. 4 is a good price for cheese. Why does it say below average? Because the game is calculating like 3.6, rounding up, and still saying it's below average. These chevrons should be calculated after rounding, not before. That's a bug, actually. That's yet another bug. It's misrepresenting the information here. Okay. Okay, that horseman's gonna die. Yeah. And these guys, are they even... Okay, no, the palisade walls are dying. What am I even testing here? I'm testing the defenses. So... Okay, let's move the cavalry out.
Right away.
Because the cavalry stables don't shoot arrows. Only the forts do. And the first one is not even manned, so the first one will not shoot arrows. Let's see where this goes. Anybody going for town is going to get cavalry stumped right now. These guys are not part of my test, so they get eliminated immediately. And as for the rest, well, we'll see. Let's see how much damage these guys do. Take the high ground. Very little damage, but since these guys are so weak, it's enough, I suppose.
Right away.
So the difference is, between these arrows and the normal arrows of the archers, these things don't cost any arrows, so you don't need to produce arrows in order for buildings to fire. The problem is that the arrows are much weaker, and the building only fires 1 arrow per garrisoned soldier. So if you have archers in here, and you can stand them outside, and you do have the arrows to spend, stand them outside because they do a lot more damage than the buildings ever will. And if it's one person shooting from here with little damage, or one person shooting from the ground for high damage, just pick the high damage. Buildings never fire arrows if they're not manned. But it feels very underwhelming. They're starting to attack the structure. That has archers in it. I can't move the archers because they'll get overwhelmed, but I can move my infantry. So infantry,
it will be done.
Over there. And the cavalry from behind. This should be fine, I believe. The cavalry attacking the archers from behind is great. What did they destroy? Temporary shelter, yeah, that's fine. 2 mines are out of ore. Oh my god, so much stuff happening at the same time. Is it the iron ore? No, is it the coal? It's the coal, and I didn't build this yet. So it's gonna be 3 mines out of ore. And I need 11 people there. Let's see. Ooh, that's bad. Anyway. Resources. Coal mine. 1, 2, 3 coal mines. And I don't like this. Can they even move there? Let's flatten that. Practice. Okay, I'm not worried about cavalry. The infantry, I can't see anything. I may lose some soldiers here.
Right away.
As you command. As you command.
Go cavalry. No, don't just move attack, please. This game desperately needs a fucking attack move command. I think we're fine. Yeah, cavalry from the back. No prisoners, no survivors.
At the ready.
They're not even attacking my infantry. They're still trying to hack out the building. Yeah, they're dead. They're all dead. Village was raided. 97 kills, 0 deaths. Flawless victory.
Right away.
Cavalry, finish those off. Advanced. Anybody went to town? Nobody went to town. Okay, that building needs a lot of repair. This needs to be rebuilt. That needs to be rebuilt. And there's walls here that need to be rebuilt. Okay. Oh man, it's so easy. Even with the wrong strategy, it's so easy. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can fire these guys now. Sorry. I can fire... Oh. I can fire these guys now. At the end of the day, arrows from buildings, even these 3. These are just guards, not even soldiers. But I could hire them as archers if I wanted that firepower from long range, right? So why put people in buildings? I think it's just not good. I should have gotten more veterans. Yes, I can check that. Archers are almost maxed out. They didn't get any veterancy. By the way, that's another problem. Archers shooting arrow, anything garrison shooting arrows does not get veterancy. These guys are quite good. Even the cavalry is getting... Oh, look at that. Cavalry veterancy is beautiful to see. Anyway, everybody, garrison. Let's go back to 3 times speed. They didn't even finish the gate. They're going to repair these buildings. And I'm going to move them out of here. I think this proves that having these buildings and towers for this kind of defense is not good. It's attracting them, making them attack these walls instead of going in the maze. I'm going to move these buildings. The question is where? Do I put them back here again? Closer to town? Do I put them right there outside of the exit of the maze? I think if I just move them from here to there, they will still be attracted to the buildings and try to hit the walls. So I think I need to really move them far away, which would mean here, like the last line of defense before they try to go inside of my city. I think that's what makes sense. Let's let them repair these buildings, rebuild the temporary shelter, and then we'll make those changes. This was a surprise, attacking the Fog of War building. That's odd. Who's the new hunter? Moraga. Do you have 4 hunter traps? Drought, I don't care. I see 1 hunter trap, 2 animal traps, 3 animal traps, 4. Okay. She's doing work. Yes, raiders are attracted to certain targets. No, that's just a well to be upgraded. This thing has still not been abandoned. So raiders are attracted first of all to your vaults or wherever you keep the gold, and weapons and heavy weapons. They're extremely attracted to these. After that, they are attracted to storage houses and things they can steal from you, like clothes or pottery or anything of value. After that, they're attracted to food, so root sellers, they steal the food from inside. And in parallel to that, they are attracted to close by military buildings that can hit them back, such as forts and towers and gates as well. Walls do not attract them. I'm not sure if cavalry stables attract them or not. Temporary shelters do attract them because they have food inside. So I need to move the temporary shelters out of here. Forger buildings do not, so them attacking this didn't make any sense to me. That was just random. But anyway, it did happen. They don't pick the shortest path possible. They are extremely attracted to moving through paths. So these paths should take them to the entrance of the maze. But I'm not sure if that works very well. Seeking clothes, what are you doing? Seeking clothes. I still didn't see them seek food. Oh, you put raw meat in here? What happened? Did you see that? Raw meat was at 198 and went to 178. Did they grab it? Is it spoiling without a message that it's being spoiled? I thought things did not spoil in temporary shelters, but maybe I was wrong. Also, this is fucking ugly. Hold on. Flatten. Please flatten this. What is that? Yuck. Yuck. Someone was very hungry? Who, though? There was nobody there. Maybe raw meat just spoils even in temporary shelters. I thought it wouldn't spoil in temporary shelters. I've never seen, like, usually when there's meat stuff spoiling, you see an icon above the market or the root seller saying, hey, it has spoiled. X amount of this type of food has spoiled, but I've never seen that on top of a temporary shelter. Peaceful music again. Yes, sorry. Back to city music. Thank you. Raiders placed it there? No, the Raiders took this building down. I don't think they reached that one. 178. I don't know what happened there. Okay, those trees are starting to grow tall. You know what? I'm gonna continue this thing here. See if we can do that. Move the well a little bit more up there. This rat catcher, I'll move it again a second time, but let's move it over there. And these berries, let's leave them be. Okay, the coal mines, let's not forget about them. There's 8 plus 8 plus 3, that is 19. 19. Eight, 3. Temporary shelters. Well, one would not have been enough anyway. I want them close by. But I didn't level this terrain enough. I think I need 2 temporary shelters plus 1 well. Yikes. All of this mountainside is horrible to build on. Let's flatten... Well, I suppose this. 1 well and 2 temporary shelters. That should be enough. No, the road's going to be crooked again. Let's do this then. $178. Who am I seeing grabbing food? They're repairing the buildings. That's nice. 148. Did anybody go there? Maybe the food is just spoiling, but there's no symbol above the temporary shelter saying that it's spoiled. I thought temporary shelters were magical, that food would never spoil there. Maybe I was just wrong. What is wrong with this terrain? I hate this path here. Can we have... Can this please be flattened well, for once? Ugly. Yuck. Nobody likes to see that. Okay. This has been built. But, did you see that? Our people can go through this. The enemies cannot. The enemies will stand here. Ooh. The enemies will stand there trying to hit this gate. This gate. Because this is passable for my troops, impassable for theirs. Let me demonstrate.
As you command.
Let me demonstrate. Horses, get out here. Well, you can see them go for the forger, I think. Oh, the forger has been built. It has. But nobody works here. Nobody works here. There we go. As for the cavalry. Yeah, gates are magical. You can walk through them, even like that.
It will be done.
See? So if I put my infantry here and the archers in the back, they will take a long time to get through the gate, and during that time our archers are killing them and my infantry too. Facial recognition. I think food is just spoiling. So I was wrong. Food spoils in temporary shelters. But at least there's no rats there, so it is still a better solution than the root cellar. Assuming my soldiers are grabbing from food from there at all. Are they?
At the ready.
Seeking clothes? Seeking clothes. I only see them going down to the center of town seeking clothes and never seeking food. If they weren't seeking food from those temporary shelters, I would have seen them going down at least once seeking food. But I haven't seen that happening yet. I don't know. I guess we upgrade a couple more of these. Hold on. Let's go for the walls tool. Let's choose until there. Upgrade these with stone. I have a lot of stone still. They didn't get all the stone from here yet. There's still quite a bit there. And lots of stone just everywhere still. Okay. They flattened this. Let's make some temporary shelters. Housing. Oh well. Five times it's just too fast for my taste. Why do you need clothes?
Your orders?
Oh, shoes and summer clothes, not pelts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, after they finish repairing this fort, I'm moving everything down to this road here, these two roads. Put forts on the sides there. Or maybe back here again. Back to the original place. Good night, Eric. Have a great one. Building abandoned. Okay, I've never seen this before. Building abandoned. Desirability around the mansion has declined and it has been abandoned. Improve the nearby desirability to restore it. So the building has been abandoned. Oh, it even changes graphics. Hold on. It looks like destroyed or something. Whoa. I've never seen this happening before. I usually solve this problem pretty quickly and don't ignore it like I've been ignoring it. Desirability in this building has declined and it has become abandoned. Abandoned buildings cannot be repaired. So if the structural integrity of the abandoned building goes to 0, it will just collapse. It's a haunted house, yeah. And nobody lives here, and I lost max population housing. So I cannot move buildings right now. Even though there's still a lot of stuff in there. If I get some more desirability back, I guess I solve the problem. And there's 2 months left for the tech, so I put the tech in. I solved the problem? I don't know, I hope so. Heathen, have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do an afternoon stream, probably. I have stuff at night. Stuff happening. Okay, I'll just wait for the tech. I'm not in a rush to solve that problem. They don't know how good they have it. Yeah, that's true. What are you doing?
Your orders?
Seeking clothes. Maybe I should put clothes next to the army. I mean, the people on horses do this extremely fast, of course. Spruce trees. Let's extend this a bit. Make this part a bit more beautiful. Maybe even this. Those trees will take a couple of years to grow tall. Actually, I want different kind of trees. Let's make an oak tree here. Let's make a maple tree there. A couple different ones around the... Is this an... Build site? It doesn't even tell me which tree I planted there? How am I supposed to know? Come on, game. Basic information stuff. Maple there. Oak tree here. I have an oak tree selected. Oak tree there. Maple tree here. I have a maple tree selected. Maple tree there. Oak tree here. Okay. Going for another year. These years are spinning really fast. I should just save now. Korvakstan, year 47, except we're dead. Zombie town continues to thrive. I should really move these out of the way. Let's start moving this stuff out of the way. Cavalry stables first because they move so fast. I guess we put them back here, and this was their place after all. And I have 3 forts. Hold on, a fort, and maybe there, the 3rd fort. I don't have enough space here. It's gonna be 6 wide. I do need to move these. Hold up. That one goes there. And this one? Delete? Just delete the rat catcher. Just delete the boot seller. And we can indeed move the stables. Both of them back here. No, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna have to hire more cavalry before I do that. So let's not do that. Let's go to the maintenance first instead. Okay, another year. How are my hunters doing? Still green chevron, 40 pelts. 34, green chevron. Red chevron, fuck you, 20 pelts. What the fuck is that, Morag? It wasn't green, I placed it in the green here. It was well in the green. I don't understand this. I'll never understand animal traps. Should I move the circle? Shouldn't overlap with the others. Psh, I don't think it makes a difference at all. Whatever. There should be enough belts. Wagons. With all the temporary shelters, these guys should have been busy. Yeah, 3%, 11, and 6%. But their work rate will go down once I remove the temporary shelters from up here. Because moving the forts down will change all of that. And also need to move the tower. I can start with that, actually. I'll hire nobody here. And it will be there, maybe here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This tower will be there. Okay. Compost yards. 94. 95. 95. 96. 94, 93, 96. That's it. Compost right cavalry. It's 2 more heavy calves. I think that's the last 2, right? We have 12 and 12, yes. Let them equip themselves and then we can move both of the cavalry ranges. And we won't need more horses. At least not until the soldiers die. It's crazy how nobody died in that skirmish last year, because there were a lot more troops from the enemy here than I had light infantry. But I guess the fact that they were attracted to the building more than my troops means we didn't lose anybody. Anyway, that's a good sign. Laborers, how are we doing here? 58. Okay, we have exactly 31 people to put to work. That number is only going to go down now. 96. Cleanliness? What? Beer went down to 48%. It just feels random at this point. Hold on. Yeah, that's good. I'm still overproducing meat and it's spoiling like crazy. Smoked meat went to 0 because I reduced this number, but now they should be making again. Okay. Milk. Am I overproducing milk too? I am still overproducing milk, so we'd remove another person from... Okay. Get out of my face. As for the rest, only the traders drink our beer. Wax is a little better, I don't know why. Hay has gone to 1.5, holy shit. Grain. Alright, well, we delete the excess. That's not a number. What else do I sell? That's it. Not sell, destroy. Clicked on something. More stuff. Pelts, okay. A little better with the extra hunter. Hey, Meowt, welcome to the stream. So much flour that I can't sell. But this will change soon. I only need to upgrade the last 3 buildings, and then we will need no more pastries. We will only make bread. And also, where are the spices? No opportunity to buy spices. I lost it last time. I should buy a huge stock the next time that I get a chance. Shoes. Hide coats. Okay, again? Again with the hide coats? I'm gonna put plus coats on my to-do list. I want another person to do those. It'll consume a few of the pelts, but that's fine. Even clothes. Okay, but that was surely a one-time peak, right? I don't want to add more clothes. Although I'm reducing paper, so flax should be consumed less, maybe. Let's see, barrels. They should be stopping with the barrels very soon. Logs, that's much better. Stone went down quite a bit. They were chopping logs, I suppose. Coal, yeah, because I moved the mines, but this should go back to normal numbers. Iron ore is not enough. Holy shit, plus iron ore. Why does it fluctuate so much? Sand is good. Gold ore is not. What? Why does this fluctuate so much? Like the last 4 years, it's going up and down for no reason. I didn't remove or add people to this. I will now. Plus gold ore, I suppose. Pottery. Okay, glassware, we are finally above water because we barely upgraded any houses. I think it was 0 this year. But there are still 3 to upgrade, so let's leave them be. Furniture. Books. Oh, this still seems like too much. Let's do minus books and minus paper again. Beer, yeah, we sold all of it. Arrows are still paused. 3 weapons, 8 heavy weapons. That's what I like to see. But this is not being respected. Shields, hauberks, and plate mail. See, same problem with the blacksmith I have over here with the arsenal. I told them to make 2 plate mails for each hauberk and shields, but they're making 1, 1, 1 instead of 1, 1, 2. So what if I do 1, 1, 10? What did I have here? Yeah, 1 and 10. But this will be 3 to 1. Let's do 1, 1, 8. Thank you, Rails. You rest well, my man. Have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Hopefully that'll fix the armor production, and I think that's it. This here. Trading post. Trading post is next. You too, Dream Explorer. Have a great night. Long metal gig. Ooh, have fun with that. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. About 15k, that's good. Spooky abandoned mansion. Let's see if just the tech fixes that problem or not. I may need to place more decorations in the end. Furniture. Horns up. Let's get that cheese back in there. 250 sand. Crossbows. Yeah, we never used medicinal roots, for example, because we never unlocked the apothecary. It'll still take a couple of streams to get there, just because there's a lot of tech left. I am gonna make another special request for a book here in just a moment. It's good that we're selling these. So let's request a book just because I have a lot of money and I'm still making more. Let's accelerate the tech. Nothing in the farms, maintenance, storage cart is still here. Do they have things to harvest? They still do. Let's leave those be. What do I need? I need to change the maintenance, the industries actually. Hold on. So I want plus coats. So let's go here. Tannery, 4 people. Minus books. And still 5 still seems too much. Minus books means minus paper. Gold ore and iron ore. Okay, gold ore. I have 3 mines, right? Wow, that's crazy. Three mines for 1 smeltery. Anyway, that's done. Gold ore and iron ore somewhere here. More people. 2 there. Okay. And coal should stabilize just because these have started working now. I delayed this construction a bit, so that was my bad. Coal production was interrupted mid-year, and when that one finishes, we'll have more over there. Iron ore is close to finishing too. I should probably prepare this ahead of time. But I think we can use this same spot to get the iron ore from over there, and since it's already built and already has a temporary shelter there, let's just go with that. It's the simplest solution here. So let's do 1, 2, 3. And I'll need to remove those people, so to-do list, remove people from coal mines. Okay. Let's go into year 48, but we're dead already.
Your command?
Seeking clothes, not food. The other stable, nobody was hired here, so I can move this right now. This should be the farthest one. They need to chop those trees. They need to chop all these trees, actually. And I will need another temporary shelter over there. Let's move the wall first. I'm not taunting anybody. I don't want to lose again before I explain the final industries that need explaining. That's just seeking a weapon.
At the ready.
Mounting steed. I shouldn't destroy these. Deconstruction site. I shouldn't destroy these. Let's just move them somewhere else. No, if I'm putting the army here, where will I need a root cellar or a rat catcher? No, let's destroy these. I keep changing my mind. My people, my workers must hate me. And also destroy this road because I don't want to help them go down once they get past the maze. Yeah. 3 times speed. And now what I could do is to fill this place with defenses. I could, to extend this strategy, fill this place with doors and gates and gates and gates so that they need to destroy them in order to move forward. And by doing that, they would have to be like this because it's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then I could fit more gates there and more gates here. Not here, though, because I want them to start... Yeah. I could do that, but I want to test this first gate and see if they are attracted to it after I move the forts. And if it works for 1, then I'll make more. That's the plan. Okay, final year for this stream. 3 years in a small stream, that's good progress, at least at this pace, at this speed. Knowledge generated. Okay, we don't need to wait for the book to solve maybe that problem with the building being abandoned. So let's do technology beautification. This is maxed out. 24% extra desirability for parks and shrines. I guess I don't have enough parks. Desirability 100%. That has been fixed. Yeah, I see 100% over there. So now what? Do you have gold ingots laying on the street? Yeah, because my people are lazy. Year 48. My people are cold. They drop the stuff on the ground when it's cold. Yeah. What do I need to do? Typhoid. Oh no. What do I need to do to unabandon this building? I've reached 100% desirability. That's what they were asking. Do I need to wait? I'll just wait a bit.
At once.
Oh, moving this building costs? Oh no, this is the maintenance. So when you move a building, you pay the maintenance immediately. Okay, that's fine. Hello, Toby. Predators are attacking. Okay, cavalry, deal with this bear too.
It will be done.
514. Did the problem solve itself? It did. Mansion is no longer abandoned. So yeah, you put it back to 100% desirability or whatever its requirement is, and you wait, and it fixes itself. That's very nice. So now there are 3 left. This is at 100%, but it needs luxury food type, so it's waiting for pastries. This one, 100% needing pastries. And finally, this one, 100% needing pastries. I don't need any more desirability things. This can be my final design with the technology. We solved the issue, even though the parks were kind of far away. I just added +1, but +1 was all we needed. After 3 upgrades, the housing district is completely finalized and will be at 520 housing population stuff. The AI is so stupid that they're gonna take the path to go around there. And these guys are gonna arrive home so much more quickly than those. Because paths is like magnets to them. Yeah, there's another Fargus lying around. And also a Nooblar. Yeah, upgrade those walls. Come on, let's move those quick. 3 times speed. 3 times speed. If they attack us before we move, I might as well have the soldiers out there. Let's let the cavalry re-garrison to see if they need food or any kind of other things. Looks like they don't. So let's move the soldiers out here.
Right away.
The foot soldiers. Premium offer? Wow.
As you command.
Let's have that, please. Premium offer. Bricks? Oh, he has both premium offer for a sale and a purchase. So yeah, I'm buying this. Even though it costs me a fortune, 11,000 gold for 1 tech point. So now I could go here for extra medicine stuff. We have a few cases of typhoid. Maybe it's not a bad idea. What else could I go? This monument is a goal. The apothecary is a goal. It will also allow us to make gold because I can sell the medicine. Should I go for the apothecary? Deep mines are another thing, but there's so many shallow mines that maybe we'll never need them. These guys are almost out. Those mines have not been built, though. Okay. So no, I don't need deep mines yet. There are more military upgrades here. This improves the attack rate of towers and town centers, but I mean, it's so weak. And this is completely useless. Increasing the health for all buildings is actually good because it also increases for walls and towers. And on this side, we've got all the things that are important. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go for extra medicine and run for the apothecary. 2 more tech points and we can unlock the apothecary. Or the pharmacy, whatever it is called. Get those pastries in those buildings quickly, quickly. Blends into the dark of the woods. Wow. There's Fargus. There's another Fargus. The twin Farguses have been spotted. Have you ever seen them in the same room? Yes, you have. You know there's 2 of them now. Speak of Fargus and they appear. Alright, soldiers are standing ground in position. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. By the way, I didn't redo my control groups. Let's do this correctly.
Right away. As you command.
I think there's more cavalry. Yeah. Okay, they finished moving some of these. Let's move this one as well. Oh, there's quite a lot of space here. Let's move it there. Nobody works here. Nobody guards that tower. That's a waste of money. And let's start moving the forts. I can move 2 forts. I can start moving everything. Let's start moving everything. They've chopped these trees, which is good. Let's get that table there. I can put a well in between. I'll actually need a well there. Let's make 1. Resources. Well there. And the forts. Let's move them all. Yeah, the forts are all repaired. I can only move 2 of them. I'm still waiting for that building to move the 3rd one. And as for the temporary shelters, I guess I can keep them here. Somewhere. Don't think it makes sense to delete them. The well I'm gonna leave. That's all. Get to work, guys. More iron ore, just like iron ore everywhere. Anyway, it's time to sell this, by the way. 175, please, before this guy goes away. And, ooh, medicinal roots is gonna be good to sell. Almost no clothes, what the hell? Candles is good, let's get them more in here. And also beer. What else is he selling? Cows and cheese. Also another item. They sell tallow, but you'll never be able... They'll never buy tallow from you. Let's get these things in here. Livestock born. Those are the last 2 horses. The horses will never breed again. Unless we lose cavalry. Oh my god, so many warnings. Mine is out of war. This is certainly the Iron War. That's cool. Some of the Iron War mines have been built. Let's put 8 people here. And I can destroy one of the 8 here. The other 2 need to wait. Yes, I know. Will we get attacked again? With our soldiers at the ready there, I don't think there's much to fear, to be honest. Ah, they're working on the stone again.
Work to be done?
Yes. 2 houses left. 1 house left. 0 houses left. All the upgrades are in. Sell the bricks. Yes, sell the medicinal roots. Building is on fire. I have to trust that they'll put it out. Sell the candles, I suppose. Wow, still 9,000. Yikes. Yeah, because I need to get the 11,000 back from buying the Tome of Knowledge. That's not easy to make that kind of money. What about her? What does she want? Oh man, another... Okay, fine, take the Iron War at extra price. And she's paying more for beer. Have to stop selling beer to this guy. She pays a lot more for beer. And some planks. Fine, some planks. Let's get some planks in there. They're not selling anything important, neither of them. Okay, that's cool. Still no spices, that's incredible. Where do you think
Right
you're
away.
going?
As you command.
Just because I'm moving the buildings around doesn't mean you stand out of position. Come on. Okay, we'll now move the other fort. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscalculated this. Tower needs to move a little bit over there. Sick. Pneumonia. I mean, pneumonia. The P is silent. I've never seen this one before. Pneumonia. Pneumonia. An inflammatory condition of lungs usually caused by infection with viruses or bacteria. Pneumonia can be lethal if not treated. Are we getting new diseases as we approach year 50? That might be a thing. Six days. Yeah, I'm not selling you beer, but do take the candles. And that's it. Beers for her. And Iron War too, and planks too. Ah, they're getting cured anyway. Do I still see the Raider attack warning if I'm like this, with my HUD turned off? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never tested that theory. Why are there so many rats everywhere? Oh my god, I forgot! Oh my god, rats! We have a rat infestation. I forgot to change this building. Shit. Because I moved it just a little bit, but it doesn't matter if you move it at all. it loses its configuration. I mean, the game could help me out here, but after you move it every single time, after you move it, you need to set the circle again. Nobody was catching rats in here. They've probably eaten food from this place like crazy. We're losing food now. Rat catcher to the rescue. Go, go, go. And now we can move the final fort, I think. Move it up here. Well, the problem with this is that when I do get attacked, my soldiers will have to move a long way up north. But if I move them preemptively, either because we're entering month 2 or because I want to press the button, I move them here first and then we'll drag them to the maze. Rats have been having the time of their lives. Yes, they have. Which is very unfortunate. Ah, the iron mines. I'm not paying attention. The iron mines, it's another 8 and a 2. 2 and 8. Okay, now we can destroy these. I should have moved the well and the... I can still move these. Temporary shelter. Temporary shelter. Should be fine. What about these guys? Chopping wood. What about those guys? Chopping wood. Okay, I left them working. That's what I was wondering. I left them working. That's pretty good. One of the stones already went. This one 119. How about some spices? How long until we get spices again? Come on. It's a bit much now, don't you think? It's been, what, 10 years without spices? Outrageous. Anyway, this guy wants beer too. Come on, some variety. Okay, herbs. Can sell you those. Can sell you some more, I suppose. Weapons, that's not a good price. Maybe tools. Beer, she pays more. She wants all the beer in the world. And now I have 2 people making beer. And 2 people making cheese. To make more money out of those industries. Oh dear. All the houses are now upgraded. So now what I want to do... 300 soldier training? Taxes luxury 100? Because we have 0 spices, we lost 300 per month in taxes? Jesus. Yeah, and the heavy cavalry are really expensive. It doesn't matter, the majority of our money is coming from other sources now. But yeah, the taxes are not enough to pay for everything at this point. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she's gone. This guy... Well, I guess I can seriously do the rest of the beer now.
As you command.
What? Who did I move? No, no, no.
Right away.
Stay out there. It's still month 6. We can still get attacked. Okay. Now moving these things out of here will mean that the enemies will no longer be attracted to anything other than this maze that has the gates. And we've seen before, you remember when I had gates here and there? Like some 20 or 30 years ago, the enemies were attracted directly to the gates. Now I have the gates in the entrance of the maze, so they'll be attracted to the maze more than before. Even though these gates here... it can be a problem. We'll see. Oh, please give me spices. I need luxury taxes. Spices. Yes! And a book without asking for it. Hell yes! That was very good. Let's buy spices before I forget them. I'm gonna buy all 600. Oh my god, that's fucking expensive. What? 60 each? Above average? Oh no. Yikes. Okay, let's put the tech in first. So, more medicine and then the apothecary? I suppose. There's nothing else that is really important here, to be honest. And outside of this, nothing that can make gold. I don't think I will ever put my point into this. So these different circles here that have these 6 things on the outside that look different in the tech tree, they are policies in the town center, and this is one of them. This is a really interesting policy, not in a game like I'm making with only 500 people, but if you're doing a game with a maximum of 1,000 or above population, the traders don't scale with your population. So you don't get more people arriving, and the people arriving don't bring more gold or more items just because you have a larger population. So this is static, it's fixed. And so, if you have a very large population and you want to make a lot of golds, you put a tech point here and you activate this policy at the town center. What does it do? Simple. Merchants carry twice as much gold in their purses, but they pay 10% less for gold. So this means that each item that you sell to them, you're selling for less profit. But if you have a huge industry fueled by 1,000 people making lots of goods to sell, your limiting factor might be the purses of the traders and not your own stock, which is my limiting factor here because I just have 500 people. I cannot make enough cheese, enough beer, enough pottery, enough of all the things to sell them and get all of their money back from their purses, especially when I'm also buying books at high prices. That doesn't help things. But in high population games, this thing can double, or, well, almost double the amount of gold that you can get overall from the trade center. So I recommend that you do that. I'm not doing that just because I'm playing with 500 population, so it's a small settlement. The only thing that interests me is it's to go for up there, the final monument. So let's go make the hospital even more effective at treating disease. As for the rest, how many spices do I buy? Do I buy 200? This is a horrible price. The last time it was below average. Now it's above average. It's bad. This guy, I may be able to sell some herbs. What is that? No. And beer. Does this guy want beer? No. Okay. Pardon me. Well, there's lots of ways to take this guy's money. Let's go with cheese, and I suppose the weapons. 41 weapons? It's not a very good price, but fine. Heavy weapons, and flax. Well, we got almost all of it. What else can I sell? More heavy weapons? Come on, game. More cheese, and that's it, I think. Well, I got most of the gold back, but now I need to get spices. I shouldn't buy a large quantity, even though I have the gold. I shouldn't buy a large quantity. I'm gonna regret this. I need 37, almost 38,000 gold to buy all of his spices, but at this price, it's not worthwhile. I think I'm gonna buy 100 just because I'm at 0. And I'm gonna wait and hope that he comes back with a lower price next time. And when he does come back with a lower price, I wouldn't hesitate in buying like 600 or something. But for now, 100, I know that 50 will go into the houses immediately and start generating taxes. And so I have 50 more as a stock. Let's do this. Okay. Let's keep rolling. What's the cavalry doing down there? Move up here, please. Get that fort out of there. Oh, I can put one of the temporary shelters inside. That square fits that perfectly. Oh no, disable this again. Now we're paying less gold for what? Wait. Manufacturing? Huh? How did we go from minus 300 to 300? Maintenance? Oh, it might have been a one-time repair thing that was counted there. They shouldn't be counted there. That's just so misleading. What is your problem, Harrows? I need to make 2 of these to have enough arrows, I suppose. How many arrows do I have overall? 4,000, and only 1,000 is here? Yeah, I need more of those buildings. That's shit. That's fucked up. The storage part of this game is not satisfying. Like these huge buildings that can't fit more than 1,000 arrows. What? I could put a bunch here. Well, 5,000, that's a lot better. Maybe I could put 2,000 here. No, this is storing the hay. Yeah, I can put maybe 1,000 max here. Let's do 1,000 to 1,000 too. That'll help that one. No, this one will still be super full. 29, 29. I guess I'll make a new one. Let's make another one. Let's upgrade it. Put more arrows in there. No, wait. With 1,000 arrows here, I'm good. Cancel this. The other one can be full. I'll just leave it full. It's not a problem. We are in month 7. Soldiers go home. We did not get attacked the second time. This one, move quick. I want it out of here before the next year, so that we can test the new maze with just a gate to attract them to the entrance. And maybe I'll make more. I'll make more gates once I test that has indeed worked. Big boulder's still here. Then work on it. Beer. Some herbs. That's cool. That's all his gold. Yes. This guy. Jeez. Heavy weapons. Heavy weapons are a really good price. Move some swords in there. Heavy weapon. Yeah, 300 each. Hey, let's move to 104. And I mean, maybe some furniture. Okay, taxes luxury, going to the 200s already. So now that I don't need more pastries, I could change this to make only bread. They'll make bread faster, they'll make more food, they will waste fewer preserves and eggs, and so it will be more efficient and faster production of food for the bread from the hugely excessive amount of grain that I have. The problem with that is that I don't know if pastries, as the only luxury food in this game, actually gives me luxury taxes. I think not, because luxury goods is not luxury food, and they should consume the food really fast. But I really want to test it, and the only way to test it is to let them distribute all the spices, leave the pastries in wherever houses they may be, check my current luxury taxes after 1 year of that, and then for the next year, I remove the pastries and I check the taxes again and do that as an experiment. But that will have to be for next stream. For now, we'll just leave it be. That tree, I see it. That's an intruder. Intruder! 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 If you don't know what that is a reference to, then you should be playing more Quake 2. Alright, isn't that much better? Soldiers? Still haven't moved this. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Flax. Jesus. Still 5,000. I'm not selling you my furniture. Maybe this one if they move it quick enough. Then we can do something else with the preserves. Yeah. Like sell it all. 46. Okay. -3? What happened now? Textures luxury went up. It's not the maintenance. Wait, what kind of calculations is this? Huh? Manufacturing went down? Why? I think it's the manufacturing. It's going up and down. Should be average then. This doesn't make any sense. It's like the game's trying to tell me there's a problem, but there is none. And he went away. Okay. We've sold everything we could there. Okay, please get this here quick. Maximum people priority. And now, I don't think I want any of these roads, to be honest. I don't want to... If they get past the base, I don't want to help them move to my city. So... I think the new version of the defensive structures is made. And I hope the gate bait works. One stone. No.
Need anything?
No. Seeking tools? No. This whole thing just for one stone? Get it done. Get it over with before the winter, Galadria. You lazy bum. That's how you get rid of that huge stone. See, it's not that hard now, is it? Okay, now we move this thing, this storage cart back. I suppose there. We can deliver some stone
What
over
is
there. Intruder. And they've paused the barrel construction. I don't need this extra Cooper. Yeah, it's the manufacturing. It is absolutely the manufacturer. Tax is luxury, 329. I'm gonna save at the end of the year, because I'm gonna take note of the luxury and test my theory of the pastries contributing to taxes luxury or not. I don't know. Okay, all the forts are back here. We're ready for phase 2 of this town's defenses. And there really isn't much more to do at this point. Houses are all upgraded. This has been done. We need to test the apothecary. That is fog of war. I dislike that very much, but I think it's because I moved this building down a bit too much. But you know what? Let's just... Resources. No, food production, forge. Let's make an extra forager. Better safe than sorry. Put the extra forager here. And is there fog of war anywhere else? I need the map to be covered in snow to check. Oh, look at the map. It slowly goes from green to white. That is a smooth transition, but I can't really see. Fog of war. That's a swamp. There's definitely fog of war there, but the map doesn't show because there's the walls in the way. It's really hard to see the fog of war in there. Yeah, I can't see it at all. Anyway, we're done for today. Why are there still so many rats? Why aren't you working? She couldn't do it enough? Okay, we may have a problem here. The rat infestation is just not going away. Even there? Hold on, but you're supposed to get it there. Now I wish I had the third rat catcher that I deleted. I'm gonna do the following. No, maybe next year I'll put both rat catchers to catch rats here. Both rat catchers to catch rat here. Both rat catchers to catch rats here. We just made a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister right there. You guys tried. You can't say that fast. Both rat catchers to catch rats here. Both rat catchers to catch rats here. And with that effectiveness, maybe both people will be able to catch rats there. And the problem will solve, but I want to say I'll do that next time. Seeking shelter. Yeah, even during the winter these guys don't work. And you can't force them to work. There's no way to give them a direct order to catch rats somewhere. Okay, let's save here. So that is year 48, except that we're dead. If your gate bait fails to bait gate the enemies, will the corresponding scandal be called gate? I thought that was another tongue twister all of a sudden. If you gate bait your enemies but they don't bait the gate, will you gate more baits in order to gate the walls? No, that's not a tongue twister. The rat catchers catching rats are. And also there's a bookbinder building. The bookbinder building binds book. The bookbinder building binds books. The bookbinder That's another tongue twister right there. The bookbinder building binds books. You try and say that quick. You can't do it. It's impossible. The bookbinder building binds books. The bookbinder building binds books. The books binds books. The builder by the bitty I can't say it. Anyway, I'm done. I've saved the game. If you guys have any other tongue twister for me to say out loud, you go ahead and tell me. I have 5 minutes to chat, and then stream's over. And then maybe some raids. Super turbo encabulated. That's not a tongue twister. It's just a very good old school YouTube video. Back from when YouTube was, you know, good. Taumata wakatangi hanga ko awawo tamati turipuka. Did you just make that up? You just made that up. Alright, I'm not gonna raid anybody. So I'll just turn this off. Thank you for being here, guys. Tomorrow I'll do a stream in the middle of the afternoon at about 5 p.m. GMT. 5? Yeah, 5. This was a 2-hour and 20-minute stream, and we did make 3 in-game years in 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's pretty good. This speed is really nice. So there's so little happening that now that the town, all of it is so fine-tuned, it goes a lot quicker than before. There's not much to do, except the final few things. Maybe 2 more streams and we're done with this game. Anyway, hope to see you tomorrow. At about 5 p.m. GMT for some more Farthest Frontier. I hope you guys had some fun, and I wish you a great night. Until I see you tomorrow, I guess. Good luck. Happy face rockets.